Hey guys, I got something new to my channel. It was sent to me for a review. It's called History by Mail. Look at the stamps on it. Even the stamps are cool. This is a monthly subscription. It's $6.99 if you pay per month. If you buy more at a time, it gets significantly less expensive as you go, 3 and 6 months. So that is the best deal if you like it. And I do have a code for 10% off. Arkansas Gals is the code. I'll link that down below with a link to how to sign up as well. What this is, guys, they send you reproductions, replicas of historical documents, and a lot of information with it to give you background on what it was in regards to, what was happening in time and history during that time. It can mostly be about U.S. history. It can be, like they asked me what kind of focus do I like, and they listed all the wars. They listed like celebrity contacts with the presidents, gosh, all kinds of categories. You name it, really, the sky's the limit. Let's see what they chose for me, because I told them I liked several things. Like anything to do with any wars I like. Of course, celebrities to presidents sounded cool to me. I'm going to get a chance to use my letter opener. I haven't ever used this yet. I got that one. That's the Sword of Gryffindor. It worked! Alright. Looks like here's my reproduction or replica. This is great for learning about history, teaching your kids about history, getting them interested. I love history. A success in all countries, Annie Oakley, America's representative lady shot. And there's a letter on there that she's written to William McKinley. I think it's going to come with a translation because that's hard to read. Her handwriting's hard to read. But this is a replica of a letter she wrote to the president, McKinley. This is so cool. This is so cool, guys. And I'm pretty sure this isn't like actual like copy replica of her actual letter she wrote. Okay, let's see. Transcription of letter from Annie Oakley to President McKinley, April 5th, 1898. Honorable William McKinley, President. Dear Sir, I for one feel confident that your good judgment will carry America safely through without war. But in case of such an event, I am ready to place a company of 50 lady sharpshooters at your disposal. Every one of them will be an American, and as they will furnish their own arms and ammunition, will be of little expense to the government. Very truly, Annie Oakley. That is so cool. That is so cool. And then there's, I was thinking, what war is in 1898? The Spanish-American War, and this tells us all about it. Letter from Annie Oakley to President McKinley. It talks about the Spanish-American War. I'm going to have to, of course I'm not going to read this whole thing to you guys. It's front and back. Talks about the war, talks about Annie Oakley, background on her and everything about her. This is, I can't wait to read all this in more detail. So cool. Okay. I think that's all about that one. This isn't, there's another one in here. Oh, it comes in these little bags you can store them in too. says D-Day dress, platoon leader. Someone's made a drawing of their uniforms and all their equipment that they had on D-Day, an illustration. It's on the back of this letter. Supreme Headquarters Allied Expeditionary Force. It's a letter to the soldiers. I think it's signed by Dwight Eisenhower. It's a letter that he sent out to all the soldiers, and one of the soldiers drew this on the back. That's what I'm assuming. Let's look. Okay. Let's look. Eisenhower's order of the day and a sketch of a D-Day platoon leader. Yep, statement from the president. Also encloses a drawing by combat historian Lieutenant Jack Shea of the 29th Infantry Division. The sketch shows the equipment that the platoon leaders carried to prepare for the amphibious attack. Talks about the D-Day planning, the Operation Overlord, the Battle of Normandy. I love World War II stuff. My granddaddy was in World War II. He was an officer of like the bombers. He was the officer in charge of loading all the weapons onto the bomber planes. I've got tons of his letters that he wrote my grandmother while he was stationed over in Italy and Egypt. I got a little Sphinx thing that he got in Egypt that he sent back. Pictures of him with Nazi air sitting on top of Nazi bombers that they captured. It's really cool. Him sitting on top of big bombs and stuff that they dropped from the planes. So I love World War II stuff. I can't wait to read that. And they sent me a little letter. Let me see what this is. There are so many subscriptions out there, and it helps to have a reviewer. So they're saying thank you for reviewing it. History by Mail is a subscription service to replicas of fascinating historical documents from American history. Enclosed are 2 samples, one from Celebrity Correspondence with President series and one from our World War II series. Each month, History by Mail subscribers receive an envelope containing a replica of a historical document, 4 letters over 4 months exploring a unified theme. Our primary focus is on U.S. history, but we also have included some relevant international documents. Additionally, each letter comes with a document explaining the contents of the historical letter. When necessary, transcriptions are also provided. I love this. Love it! I hope they'll send me more. I can't wait to get more. I can't wait to read both of these in more detail. Fascinating stuff if you like history. And I love seeing like the actual stuff, these replicas of actual historical documents. Thank you guys so much. History by Mail. What'd you guys think? Give me a thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe if you like to watch them. I'll see you at the next one.